Hello guys, we'll get started in just a minute. Just gonna share the link. Alright, okay. So we got a big episode of All-Stars here today, because our opening match was going to be a one-on-one match, but it got turned into a triple threat for the Indies. Hi, Gray Man, how you doing? But it got turned into a triple threat for the Indies TV title, as Kruger will be challenged by not only Cardona, but also The Miz here. One more hour? Ah, close to the end there. Yeah, I work tomorrow myself. Yeah, Sprite. Yeah, I get ya. Alright, let's see how this goes here. Neck breaker, start things off. Kruger has been a monster with that TV title of his.
Yeah.
Ooh, backbreaker, neckbreaker combo from The Miz. It was originally going to be a one-on-one match between Miz and Cardona, but Miz was doing some trash talking about Kruger. Kruger ended up coming to the arena, so now we got ourselves a triple threat here. As for the rest of the card, after this we got Ken Shamrock of GSW fighting Dan Severin of SWA. Then we got Mercedes Monet fighting Mercedes Monet from PCCW fighting Angel from XAW for the TWN Women's title. Then we got Christopher Daniels of FTOA fighting IGW has some reps in this one, fighting Billy Kidman for the TWN Junior title. Semi-main event, Legion of Doom from TWO will be challenged by Whipwreck and Vampiro for the TWN tag titles. And in the main event, we got Sid Vicious challenging Ted DiBiase for the TWN Championship. Ah, that's probably on me then. I probably put it in wrong. X Factor. Yeah, it's funny how phone seems to always find the easier way of doing things nowadays compared to the PC. Schoolboy. Oh, sad. Power bomb.
Yeah. 10 minutes gone.
Inverted bear hug. Ah, Kruger gets retained. Jeez. Cardona just watched. Didn't bother kicking out or anything. Jeez. Quick retention for Kruger there. Mess with Kruger, exactly. Too far. Alright, let's see how this one goes here. Big history between the two competitors here. Oh, Dragon Screw. Counter. Another counter. Oh, counter out of that again. Working that leg. Oh, counter into an armbar. Countering the counters. Yes. Gets him in an armbar. Ankle lock.
5 minutes gone.
Severn might be in trouble here. A lot of more strikes and attacks from the world's most dangerous man. Belly to belly slam, cover.
1, 2.
Ooh.
1, 2, 3, 4. One.
Cross body into a cover, but the rope breaks it off. It's legal. Yeah, I gotta fix some of that, because some of those I just kind of feel like it's a little... Because some of those early, like, small grapple MMA stuff's a lot of punch stuff, and it's like, I'd rather see, like... a Shamrock gets the win. I'd rather see, like, a submission hold or another transitional move, because it's a little anticlimactic to have a wrestling match end with just endless... I'll have to look it up. I mean, I think he has. Just not often. Shamrock definitely dominated toward the end of that one. Alright, now we got some title matches coming up here. Alright, see how it goes. Look at that belt. Yeah, I made it. Like I said, I moved the TWN belt stuff because I did a poll about what belts should we showcase where, like, and overwhelmingly people rather see the TWN have belts shown than YWA, which is fine by me. There is an option if you want your promotion to have their belt shown, you can, but it will cost some credit stuff. I think I put it in a guidebook somewhere. Or in the credit store, even. Snap suplex. Oh, Dragon Sleeper. Both these ladies move very fast paced here.
5 minutes gone.
Ooh.
One, two.
Backstab. Oh, right into the bank statement. Yeah, it's a really good move. Three amigos right there.
One, two,
Oh, look at that.
4, 5, 6, 7,
Oh, right there on the concrete.
9, 10, 11, 12,
Does it again.
13.
How's she even still moving, Angel? Oh, goes for a roll-up. Yeah, exactly. Big money maker. Elbow drop. Goes for an armbar. Bankrupt. Cover.
1, 2.
Nah, bank statement. Backslide. Angel's in trouble here. Oh! Monet retains. Alright, next match. Junior Championship on the line. Daniel's defending it against Billy Kidman. A lot of big cruiserweight division here. Layla Gibbons also the IGW Inferno champion. Alright, let's see how this one goes here. Also, great man, since you're available here, I don't know if you can hear because I know you're working. So I made a post in the RCW thing earlier today, about moveset stuff. So for anyone else that's in it watching this, because I know sometimes posts don't always get notified, but I am curious on what movesets you guys want to use for those two, because the Big Kahuna guy, like the personality of his is kind of like a hybrid of like Flair, Rock, just like that kind of like vibe and personality. So, because I know when we did the prior guys, we did we grabbed a base moveset and then we made then we varied it up a little bit, like in signatures and finishers, to kind of make them a little different. But it also made things quicker because we didn't want to spend an hour 15 working on a moveset for one guy. And the same thing goes for the Vampire Warrior one as well. That one's obviously a Gangrel copy, but it really can be any person, really. It's just, I just like to hear everyone's 2 cents on it because it is kind of a community thing. Okay. I'll probably, yeah. Kinda. Yeah, he does have less of a moveset. The thing about older wrestlers is that the moves they did was a lot of joint manipulation, a lot of wearing down limbs and parts of the body. Like, they didn't really have, like, a lot of, like, quote-unquote, like, moves, necessarily. Like, Flair, for example, like, he didn't have, like, a ton of, like, recognizable moves. At least once you consider, like, big grapple or big moves. Like, his like, Figure 4 obviously is the finisher. Like, in a WWE game, I feel like the Figure 4 would be, like, both slots in the finisher and the signature move. I imagine that's probably, like, a vertical suplex or something like that, a stalling suplex or something like that. I'm not sure. Oh, best moonsault at BME right there. So yeah, I mean, The Rock would provide a little bit more. I will say though that we do have to be careful with the use of the DDT move because we already have a lot of guys who use DDTs, and I know it's like DDT is a common wrestling move, but we're only gonna have like 10 guys right now, and we're gonna have some tag teams later, so the use of the DDT is something that I kind of want to be careful of. It's one thing if we have like 30 to 40 guys, because it's like there's only so much, but when we only have like 10 to 16, so because I know The Rock used the float over a lot, so that's just something we'll have to keep in mind. But again, it's at the same time though, it's not anything that's that big of a deal, in all honesty. Oh wow, Daniel's quick retention. Kidman was not ready for that at all. Yeah, but again, I do want to have there to be some differences, just because I just don't want Mikuna to just be The Rock. Of course, I want there to be like, of course, there should be like variances there. Like, for example, like what's a good example? Like Blackman, for example, not Blackman. Shane Matthews, for example. Like when we did. Like a player given the no offense length of a match. Yeah, exactly. Daniels just crushed him. Yeah, Kidman was not ready for that one. Man, we've been cruising through these matches. But yeah, we don't want to just have him be a clone of The Rock. We do want a I'm mostly thinking about signatures and finishers. I mean, anything lower than that is fine unless we want to, like, make sure that he doesn't have, like, there's not too many duplicate stuff. Like I said, like, cause I think, yeah, cause, Moore, who uses a DDT, he kind of uses that kind of, it's kind of weird. I don't know I don't know what it's called, but it's like, wrenches the arm, turns around, hits with the DDT kind of thing. Showing moves. Yeah. Yeah, I think what I'll do is, because like you said, like I'll probably, because no one else has said anything on it. I think everyone's just been busy today. I think what we'll do is, I think what I'll do is probably just give Gangrel and Rock the bases. And then we'll see what people want as signatures and finisher moves for them outside of what's already there, because there should be some diversity with those moves, because that's kind of just a little bit of separation to kind of make things a little bit more their own person. Okay, tag titles. Let's see if Alright, see how this goes. Yeah, because after we do those two guys, and then we do, because I plan on doing after those two guys, and after we do another RCW Punk another RCW Punk episode. After that, I plan on having doing the 3 tag teams, which will be based on like other famous tag teams. Whoever we decide, I'll do a poll on that as well, and we'll create those guys, and we'll have tag titles as well. So after that, once we get to that 16, we'll probably kind of keep it like that for a bit, because I feel like that's plenty to work with what we're doing with it. Starting with Animal and Vampiro.
Yeah.
Whipwreck gets tagged in. Collisions. Oh, big maneuver on Whipwreck. Oh, neck breaker. Figure 4.
Over! Fool!
Oh, here comes Luna Vachon to help out the Brew tag team here. Ooh, big chair shot.
Fool!
Punch train between Whipwreck and Hawk. Whipwreck tags in Vampiro.
Fool! Fool!
Oh, hits a lariat. Another suplex from Whipwreck. Punch combination. Neckbreaker from Vampiro. LD have an upcoming big gauntlet match since they hold so many TW tag titles. That's going to be at a special mid-season Grapplecade event. That's going to be happening after week 2. Week 2 is almost done. We just have... Oh, Whippersnapper. We just got Eli and DPS's shows to do. Not a huge rush just because... also, I do plan on trying to sneak in some YWA Takedown this Sunday as well. No, I'm doing it like after week 2. I just because I don't really, because I like to save those kind of events. Oh, another Whippersnapper for after the weeks, just because I wanna makes it easier to kind of navigate through projects and such.
10 minutes gone.
Fist drop.
Yeah!
Whipwreck tagged in. Hawk trying to... Oh, flying lariat. Yeah, Whippersnapper. Cover.
1, 2.
Ooh, only 2.
Fool!
Hawk gets tossed out of the ring.
2, 3.
Charging lariat to the corner. Oh!
Over!
Neckbreaker. Cover.
1.
Yeah, they are very. I finally figured out. I feel like I finally fixed everything. Whippersnapper counter. I'm just at this point. I'm just waiting for them to start. Like, well, we'll see how they do at the gauntlet. Because unlike the other gauntlet we did, we're only going to have the belts on the line in the final match. It's because it'd be a pain in the ass to do all that lineage for all that tag teams. The belts change hands. Oh! Jeez. More retention from LOD. I noticed the last couple matches they did that he goes for a pinfall after elbowing him in the back after holding him in a headlock, and it goes for a cover. So maybe their CPU has them going for pins too often. So I may have to adjust that. But yeah, LOD, they won fair and square though. But now for the main event though, it's for the TWN Championship. Ted DiBiase. It's gonna be challenged by Sid Vicious. Yeah, I'll have to look, cause to be honest, like here's the thing, like I get you want guys going for pins like at random circumstances because you don't want Sid Vicious also the Overlord champion, because you don't want all the pins being after certain moves, but every wrestler's different. Some wrestlers go for covers after a bunch of different moves, and some wrestlers, they only pin after the one big move. You know, every wrestler's different like that. But for the sake of matches, it's probably safer to have it not be like that. Yeah, I think it could have been from Returns, those guys. I don't think so, but they could have been. Yeah, because when I first thought it could have been just a bad moveset, so I adjusted that. Then I went through the CPU, and I realized that there were certain elements of CPU that were very jacked. And I fixed that in the move priority list, and they still kept winning, so I went to the Yukima, or whatever, how you pronounce it, and that was jacked, so I fixed that as well. So I made it all pretty much balanced out with whatever default created wrestler has. I typically don't do that. The only things I fix is the interference during seconds, the weapon usage, and priorities for moves to make sure moves are actually being used. And if they have a corner to center move, I adjust that as well, if they have that. But outside of that, I don't like messing around with the CPU stuff, because even though I want guys to be balanced, I want guys to also have their personality as well. Like, LOD is a very special case, because they've just been so OP for so long. But yeah, that Grapplecade is going to be very tag heavy. Pile driver from DiBiase, going for a cover. So how it works is, standard singles matches are 20-minute time limits. And standard tag matches are 30 minutes. Standard singles title matches are 30 minutes, and standard tag title matches are 45 minutes. And then any match that's in the Battle Royale category, including threats, dances, rumbles, or whatnot, their time limit's 60. I will say, though, that if you wanted certain matches to have even less time limits, you can. If you're going for, like, some sort of different thing. I can't guarantee you'll get high match evaluation, though. If you want matches to be longer than they are, you can, but they would cost credits. No. I think I've seen 30-minute tag matches end in some ties. I've only seen one 45-minute tie for a tag title match. There's been singles that have been ties. Of course, singles championship matches, ties don't really happen there. No, I think a lot of it was because a lot of it had to do with the Dudleys because they weren't really going for pins like they should. Oh, look at that! Vicious just stole, just got power bombed by his own move from DiBiase.
10,
On the concrete as well.
12, 13.
1. Yeah.
Gut wrench suplex. You know what's funny? I keep trying to look for a front grapple version of a wrench suplex, and I haven't really found one yet. Oh, here comes, who is that? That's Stan Hansen. Looks like he's gonna help out DiBiase here against Vicious. Oh. Another back suplex. Cobra, $1 Million Dream. Oh, and Vicious taps. Wow, DiBiase gets the win. Wow, IGW had 3 chances and they do not get any of it. I don't think any title changed hands tonight. Jeez, everyone retained. Yeah, this was definitely a quicker show here. Yeah, interference probably helped a little bit. Yeah, no title changed hands. So, yeah, this was definitely an interesting show. Like, there wasn't really... Yeah, this was definitely a quick match show for sure. But it happens. We've had some All-Stars where it's like 80s and 90s across the board, so it happens. Streaming schedule. I do plan on streaming tomorrow. I'm gonna try to do YWA Takedown tomorrow. I gotta get the ring and everything together. I gotta do some talking with Star Fox with it. Booking set for that. So yeah, we'll try to get that going. I know LJC booked another indie show, so that will probably be. I don't know if it'll be tomorrow. I might just be doing one stream tomorrow. It'd probably be Monday. RCW stuff, I'm gonna keep chunking away at it. Just gotta do movesets. The guys, it depends on my mood, because the guys technically need Titantron movies, because the default ones are not quite fitting. So I might have to get a little creative there. However, if push comes to shove, I could just whatever with it and just do something anyway. So we'll just have to see on that. But yeah, outside of all that, just kind of waiting on just need to get booking from Eli and DPS. But yeah, Miz is available. He is a free agent. Right now, I'm trying to think. Next week is going to be Jim Morrison, so keep an eye out for that one. And what else am I thinking? I can't think of anything else streaming wise. I have thought about maybe doing other streaming events that aren't Fire Pro or wrestling related, but that kind of stuff is tough for me to fit in with stuff just because. But you know, if people need some time to get booking together, because some people put more thought in it, some people like just put the matches they want to see and they just go with that. Other people put more thought in it. I like that everyone has different strategies. I mean, some take longer than others, but that's fine. We're not on a deadline with this stuff here. This isn't like homework or job like sheets or anything like that. I think outside of all that though, I don't think there's anything else either. For recording wise, I got some stuff going up. I got some stuff planned. I'm still working on the Shut Your Mouth series, but I'm gonna try to get that PS3 NBA 2K stuff going. To be honest, I'm kind of tempted on making that weekly because there's only like 8 games or something like that, so there's really no need to do twice a week if I can kind of, you know, pace it a little more lax, because that's kind of what I'm going for. Even NFL 2K on Dreamcast, which I plan on doing as well, I might even do that one weekly, just to kind of give myself a little bit of breathing room. I might do that one twice a week, but like I said, I know I did a poll a while back on the channel if people would prefer like stuff ending quicker but have twice a week, or stuff being weekly and longer but I can do more of it. Because I can do more shows if they're weekly than if I do them twice a week. But everyone wanted like twice a week, which I get, but I feel like for certain stuff, I think I might have to go the other way, because it's just tough for me to do so much of a thing for a bit, especially if that thing isn't something that I'm like I don't know. It just depends on mood and stuff, because I like doing stuff when I like am vibing with it. I don't want to force it, but then there's times where I'm like, okay, I gotta do it because deadline's coming up. So it's just something I want to give myself a little like breathing room with. But yeah, overall though, outside of all that, that's gonna do it for this specific stream here. But I will be active in Discord. I will be putting some YWA RCW stuff. Yeah, because that's the thing a lot of YouTubers make the mistake of, is they get too OCD on like having to do stuff all the time nonstop, and it burns them out. I mean, and they do it for a living. I don't, but I just my trick for me is that anything I enjoy doing, I record. Or like, for example, that whole, for pretty much all of learning about 90%, 95% of learning about, and probably 88 to like 90% of sports game reviews. All those games, when I record them, a good like I said, 88 to 90% of them I'm playing for the first time on there. Like, there's not a lot of games I reviewed for the channel that I've played before. So that's kind of a big thing that helped me do that stuff, is because I wanted to play them, but I didn't want to play them before I, you know, did videos on them. Now, granted, there are exceptions to that, of course. Mostly including like main modes, like wrestling game main modes and stuff like that. So there is like exceptions to that, of course. But I typically like to, because it's a genuine reaction, and to be honest, it does make it easier to, you know, get off my ass and do stuff, because I enjoy doing the stuff, but having that extra oomph really helps as well. And I feel like a lot of gamers, they kind of make the mistake of playing a game non-stop off screen with the idea, oh, I'm going to do this on video, and then they just lack that ambition because they already played the game. They already went through all that. So it's tougher to want to do something again, because the way people game nowadays, it's so like, you know, just play, gotta finish the campaign or story, get the goals, and then once you get done, you're just like done with it for a bit. And it's hard to do like those kind of video projects people want to do, is because they're perfectionists that want to do those big stuff, but it's tough to do that stuff again for video because it's a whole different animal. Like I said, that's also why I don't like doing like traditional playthroughs of video games, because I'm not like that. I don't consider myself that good enough at those games to do stuff like that. And two, people have already done pretty much all of them. I wouldn't be adding anything into it except for my 2 cents, which has value. I'm not saying that doesn't have value, but it's not something that I would normally feel like I'd really contribute a lot to. And also, like, there's not a lot of games I feel have that kind of energy for. And I kind of bums me out about that, because I've reviewed a lot of games like that on the channel, and a lot of them I do like and enjoy, but to have the energy to, like, go through that whole thing, like, the trials and tribulations of it, and do it for, like, a video series, no, I couldn't do it, because one thing for sure is I would die all the time, and there would be a lot of repetition. And to be honest, like, that's a lot of editing, and I don't have the tools or the skills or even really a lot of patience either to do anything fancy with it. Like, it's just not my strong suit. That's why I do videos the way I do them. And that's why there's also quite a few videos where you see me fail a lot. But I think it adds to it, though, because the thing is that a lot of YouTubers cut out a lot of the times they fail nonstop. And I get it, and there's nothing wrong with it, but for the type of stuff I do, I feel like leaving in kind of gives you an idea of what you're getting yourself into. Because that's kind of some of the point of the videos, is to kind of give yourself an idea of what you're getting. Because if I'm a noob, and I'm struggling with it first time through, your first time through might have a similar experience. So that kind of makes you think about, okay, wait a minute, do I really want to get this game and invest this much if I'm going to fail like this? Because some of the games I reviewed on the channel, not all of them, but there's some that are kind of on the pricey side. So that's kind of something that I always hope to achieve with that kind of stuff. Because when people review other games too, they don't always look at the whole series like I try to do. Especially early on, I was a little bit more casual with it, but pretty much at this point, if it belongs in a series that's bigger than 8, I'm doing a whole series review on it, sports-wise. Regular game-wise, I just bump it all and learning about. Because a lot of series and learning about, either there's not enough to do a whole thing, or there's so goddamn many of them that I don't really have the ambition or the resources to do it like that either. And if I do it like that, I just do it within learning about. And that's a big reason why you don't see a lot of those series anymore on the channel this year, at least, just because I just don't have the money to buy games to do weekly reviews on. I just don't. What else? Yeah, I kind of went on a little mini thing there. But outside all that, that's going to do it for this stream here, guys. Thanks for watching. In case you guys wanted to chat with anyone at the Campy Company, you didn't want to use the YouTube comment section, we do have a couple options. First one is we have a Discord channel. You can find a link to that in the About page / About section of our channel. We also have a community tab in our channel as well. You can access that anywhere at any time. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like the videos, and have a good day.